So I want to do a video now for the month of Av, which is Leo. And in a nutshell, Leo's all about leadership, controlling, the temper, not the temper, but control, not controlling, the controlled fire. So it's like tempering the temper so that things are balanced. It's like a steady, strong fire. It is actually usually kind of hard to get a Leo really angry because of how powerful they are. It's like the lion doesn't really get mad all the time at all the little things people are doing, but only when it's like big enough to really matter with the lion. So it's like picking your battles. The tribe is Shimon. Shimon did have a lot of anger. They were like a more solid, squat kind of tribe, and they were like strong and not pushovers. And so also the planet is the sun. So that's really amazing because it's the masculine sign. The moon is the feminine, and this is the masculine sign. The sun is all about the heart. The sunshine of the heart is like radiant. It's also like just the most you, like self, identity, face, ability. It's your outer personality. Because like we don't see inside the sun. It's sending out so much hot gas, air, light, fire that you see the outside. It's power, palpable power that warms you up and keeps you cozy in the sense that it's like you're not cold and feeling far away. You feel like warmth and light. But you don't want to get too close, and you don't want to play with fire in an irresponsible way. It's the months of July and August. For example, today is this video is for the 14th, and it's the nighttime, which is the 15th. And in the Jewish calendar, it's the nighttime as soon as it's dark, which is before the 15th at midnight. And so, point is that it goes by the moon. It's really, Leo is Av. The Hebrew calendar is a lunar calendar. It does have solar influence, and it's just by the moon. Now, when you try to regulate the moon, you see it doesn't happen exactly. Like on the 20th, I think, is when officially on the calendar it becomes Leo. But the moon's already just been born. This is the Leo moon. So, so I'm going by the Hebrew month. And Shimon, the tribe, is represented by Shimon, the son of Yaakov, Yisrael. And he and his brother killed an entire city for raping his sister and kidnapping her. So, his father didn't like that. He waited a long time to rebuke him properly, but he really didn't like that, his father. And the sun, if you fly too close to the sun, you can get burned. So sometimes it's like the idea that sort of this sense of like knowing your place. They say don't really talk in front of somebody who's smarter than you trying to give rulings. And Tiferet is the third day when dry land was made, which is Tuesday, and the plants as well. And this is the day where God said twice, Ki Tov, and it is good. So it's considered a very, very good. It's like the Tiferet is the heart. It's the blend of the lack of boundaries and the boundaries, the endlessness and the separation which divides. You would say it's almost like fire and water mixed together to make the sun. Interestingly, because the sun, to make Tiferet. So there is this sense of fluidity. It's not just fire. It's like a contained fire. It's not just fire that leaps up. It's a contained fire that emanates, almost like liquid light, if you want to imagine. The sun is how does it work? It's two hydrogens become fused to helium. And this is intense heat pressure center, and it produces the solar system, the light and the warmth. The sun is actually 99% of the material of all the solar system, believe it or not. And all the planets, moons, and objects are only 1%. So this energy is so dense in a way. It's such high-powered material exploding out, such intense heat. Now, the sun has a core. There's a core. Then there's a radiative zone. So there's a radiative zone. It's like the 360 fire almost. Like it's like fire that is also in a circle. So we'd say it's kind of circular. It is kind of fluid, the sense that it's wrapping around itself. When we light fire, it usually goes like up, right? Here it's like wrapping around itself. And then it has this convection zone, which is outside the radiative zone. And then it has the photosphere, the light sphere. And there are 2 rings of radiation from the sun around the Earth. And they're called Van Allen belts. They were discovered in 1958. And I want to say that the planets that are closer to the sun are made of rock and metal. The further ones contain ice. And some of the gas giants planets travel very slowly because the sun's force is weaker over there, like the further planets away. Before you get to the ice ones, you have the gas ones. And there's like a Jupiter year is about 11.8 Earth years. A Saturn year is 164 Earth years. A year is how long it takes to go around the sun. And when I want to clarify, when I was saying about the fire and the water mixed together, I want to just clarify, I feel I didn't say it clearly. Tiferet is a blend. Tiferet is a blend. So you have a self and you have no self. You have the oneness with everybody, where you're just, everything's bleeding into each other. There's just oneness. And then there's the sense of like separation, which is like there's this and then there's this. So there's a gap between. So when I say it functions also like water, it's because fire takes everything into itself, consumes everything. Meanwhile, water goes into everything. So when I was saying the sun sort of is a blend, it's sort of something that like is a fire, but a fire that acts like water, going into everything, rather than like consuming to become bigger. It gives. It's a giving fire, not a taking fire. So that's what I mean. And then we have the idea that it's a fixed fire, so versus like mutable. So the other fires, you have Nisan, Aries, which is more of like a strong flame, and then you have Sagittarius, which is like a flickering flame, and then you have Leo, which is more of like a very steady flame. So while the Aries fire might burst out sometimes, the Leo fire is able to stay more stable. So it's a summer fire, and it has to do with hearing and listening. So may we all become better listeners. I'm working for sure, not working necessarily, but conscious of that. I want to be a better listener. And the ideas of this month are interwovenness, the idea of the separation and the togetherness coming together. So interwoven. So this is interconnectedness. And also the leader is humble. The leader represents everybody, not to dominate, but to lift up. Don't serve me. I serve the goodness and the greatness in everybody. It's about courage. Ometz lev, make your heart courageous. This is a real warrior, somebody whose heart is courageous, not somebody who wants to kill, bloodthirsty. No. And the idea is the feminine and the masculine, the chacham or the chachama, the wise woman or the wise man. Now, what is something to work on? Pride cannot receive. So to be able to be receiving, it's feminine. And to say that I needed your help is feminine. So this is a sign that wants to be the most masculine and do it on its own. And in other words, it wants to be the helper, the provider, the protector. So this month, as a leader, we get to learn, how does a leader ask for help? How does a leader ask for support? Not just to control people, like do this, and it's like as if you need them to do it. It's like you ask people to do things so that it could be better for everyone. It's for the greater good. It's not even about you. A true leader tells people what the best thing to do is for the sake of the good for all, the best for all. And another thing we learned is that the body parts are the heart and the spine, and it's true because the backbone. You need a heart you need a soft heart with a strong core, right? And you need a soft spine, with a soft spinal cord with a strong outer spine, right, to protect it. And it needs to be flexible. So that's why we learn about it. And then the idea that in other ways of dividing up the body, it's the left kidney. So we know that the kidneys, break apart, digest, and filtrate. The right kidney is associated with Taurus, which is a grass-eating animal. The left kidney associated with Leo, which is the lion, the flesh-eating animal. So we might say that this is the month where it's like, grass and things like that. Milk is like living, right? And then the vegetarian. And then the vegetarian is eating more like the fibrous foods. And everything has to be like filtrated that way. Then the other kidney, the carnivore, is eating more like the flesh, and it's more about building the body. So like proteins and fats, they're like our body's being built, protein and fat. It's like the kind of energy of building, while the fruits and vegetables, they have energy that's more of like to be used for doing things, right? What am I saying is that the bull, let's say the Taurus, which is the kidney, is for working, right? Working hard. Get that energy to work and to build something. Meanwhile, the other one is for hunting, for guarding. So there's more of this this energy of war versus building. So we would say that in this month, it's about, the lion it's about protecting everybody, right? It's protection, and to be able to, for example, putting the weapon down, knowing you are the weapon. So it's about filtration from a place of what kind of safety am I building? What kind of connection? Because the leader connects everybody and makes safety for everybody. So these are spiritual ways that we can understand this. And I want to wish everybody a really amazing month. And one last piece for the month of Av. We have the letter Tes, we said, is strength. Strength and the sun, which is the letter Resh. The letter Resh is the sun, and Resh also means Rosh, which is the head, and you would say the leader is the head. So in other words, the lion and the bull represent here the builder and the protector, or the warrior, right? So here we have, on the one side, you need to build, so you need to eat your fruits, your vegetables, your fiber, your energy, your grains. This is so that you could build and you could work. And on the other side, you need to eat and you could be vegetarian and still be eating proteins and fats. So it's like, and then you have on the other side, you're eating the materials that give you the energy to pursue, and you give you the energy to endure, and they give you the energy to burst out, right? And on one side you have the body, and then you have the head. So we're going to work this month on the head and the body coming together, the left and the right kidney coming together. And that's all. I wish everybody Chodesh Tov and Mevorach, and don't ever forget your worth.